Shagaru Lugrid is a very well-known hero, and he is leading a group of warriors to take down a villain called Corpse God. This villain is a necromancer, and the heroes are ready to take him down and get rid of his evil in this world. They want to free this land from his spells and experiments. Corpse God starts to fight the heroes with all his best spells. Many of the knights are killed in battle as Corpse God is really powerful, and his spells can kill anyone. Finally, Shagaru is able to defeat the villain, and he gets ready to kill him once and for all. In that moment, Corpse God creates a strange spell that takes him in a totally different world. Now the story transports us into Japan, Tokyo, and there we see a young boy with white hair. This boy was just killed, but he suddenly wakes up. This boy starts to remember his name, Polka. He walks around the streets, and soon his memories start to return. A woman called Misaki Sakamiya is chasing after Polka, and she is trying to kill him. She was actually the person who originally killed him, and she cannot believe that Polka is alive again. It's very challenging for Polka to use this body that died just a few minutes ago. Misaki is still chasing after Polka. Finally, Polka is able to use his magic. He then summons a giant demonic hand and kills Misaki with it. It is then revealed that the Corpse God is now inside the body of the young boy Polka. Shagaru realizes that he has failed as the necromancer is still alive in a different world. The Corpse God thinks about his past and how he was an evil necromancer not because he wanted to do that. The Empire in that other world used him, and they caused a lot of pain in his life. Now in the present we see Polka getting used to his new life. Polka then realizes that he actually killed Misaki. In this world there is no option to recover your health. When someone dies, they are totally dead. In the meantime, Takumi brings drone camera data to a client called Lisa Kuraki. Lisa Kuraki seems to be the one who hired assassins to kill Polka. She does not understand how Polka is still alive. Lisa realizes that now Polka is using supernatural powers which should not be possible in this world. Misaki is dead, so now she sees her life flashing in front of her. She sees her past, how her parents were killed by another assassin. She then became an assassin herself. She was called the Killer of Killers. She wanted to get revenge and also have fun killing people. Misaki was able to get revenge on the assassin that killed her entire family. After that was over, she decided to take a job where she had to kill a normal boy called Polka. She had to prove that she could kill an innocent person. Misaki did not hold back, and she slashed Polka's throat. After that was over, Misaki felt sad and empty. She wanted to jump off the roof and end her life. At that moment, Takumi told Misaki that her mission is not over and that Polka is still alive. Misaki then went to Polka and tried to kill him once more. Suddenly, Polka, using his dark magic, revives Misaki, who is now a zombie. Misaki has found out that there is a children's hospital that will be burned to the ground. Polka decides that they will save the children from the fire. While he saves the kids, Polka gets trapped in the building. Polka then uses his magic and saves himself and the kids from the fire. Now there are images of skeleton arms all over social media. People saw the giant spell that Polka summoned, and now they are losing their minds. Misaki has woken up in her zombie form, and Polka decides to find out who tried to kill him. People all over the city are looking at the camera footage of the incident with the children's hospital. The ghost skeletons can be seen in the footage, and everyone is hyped about them being real. Misaki is now awake, and she is really excited about the whole Corpse God situation. In the meantime, Polka is very interested to find out who wants him dead in this world. He just wants to be left in peace and that nobody comes after him. Misaki killed Polka, but he has forgiven her since the original Polka told Corpse God to bring her back to life and forgive her. The ghost of Polka is now located in the drone that they are using. Corpse God is in the body of Polka, but they can communicate through necromancer magic. Later, Misaki and Polka are met by an older gangster who hires them to kill some crazy murderers. It seems that they are killers who murder a target and also their family. Misaki accepts this as she wants to kill anyone who tortures family members of people. Misaki arrives at the location, but it turns out to be a giant trap. She is shot many times. Polka then decides to join in the fight, and with his necromancer powers, he kills all the murderers. Misaki rises as a new zombie as her wounds are now healed. Later, Polka explains that Misaki has to eat raw meat to keep her body regenerating. In the meantime, scary gangsters kill many people, and now the police are getting involved. This is somehow connected to the person who hired assassins to kill Polka. Comp 3 is a special police force, and they are tasked to investigate who has been killing people in such a strange way. They are tasked with solving the most insane murders. This will be a problem for Polka and Corpse God, who has to hide his presence as he only wants a normal life. While that is happening, we see that Corpse God is still using Polka's body, but he wants to help the ghost of Polka. He decides to transport Polka's soul from the drone into a shark toy. Takumi, who is now working with the group, is happy that he has his drone back. Misaki also arrives and starts to hug the cute shark toy without realizing that Polka is inside it. The police are now investigating Corpse God and they have evidence against him. Takumi is scared that Corpse God could get arrested. For that reason, he goes to the police and talks with Detective Arrays and explains that Polka and Misaki are just two normal kids and they are not involved in any crimes. Arrays is getting more and more interested in the case and finally he is excited about being a detective once more. Arrays has a meeting with another detective that is very dangerous. Corpse God and Misaki go to this location where the detectives are meeting in an effort to clear the air. Things then start to go really bad. Corpse God and Misaki feel an evil energy in the room. The other officers are now really afraid as well. Lemmings seem to have been transformed into a demonic creature. Lemmings is a legendary criminal and he is very dangerous, but it seems that he is using a dark power. Ares is also scared of his former partner. Corpse God realizes that Lemmings is no ordinary human. Polka really thought that the police would cause the most trouble, but now he has to face off against Lemmings, who is something totally different. He is a very legendary criminal. Lemmings starts to attack the detectives and all the people in the bar. Ares tries to attack Lemmings and injure him, but nothing works. Ares uses a giant baton and hits Lemmings over the head. Lemmings is able to withstand any attack as he is much stronger than Ares or any human. Lemmings is going crazy and he then attacks Misaki and captures her. He runs away and Corpse God in the body of Polka tries to use his magic but stops at the last moment. He realizes that if he uses magic in this moment, all the police officers will know his secret. He will never be able to live his life in peace. He stops for a moment as he does not know what to do in this situation. Finally, Corpse God decides to join the fight but tries to protect himself from the detectives so that they do not see his powers. He uses his skeletal blades and tries to attack Lemmings. Lemmings is able to dodge all that magic as he is super fast. Finally, Corpse God is able to defeat the creature that is holding Misaki hostage. It was a demonic being that attached itself to Lemmings. Corpse God realizes that Lemmings is haunted by all the people he has killed in the past. Their spirits are now evil and they give him power. Corpse God decides to redeem all those souls into magic. He then creates a giant magical skeleton from those souls and it hits Lemmings. Lemmings finally give up and run away from the battle. After the battle is over, Corpse God tells Takumi that he wants to start a business so that he makes money. He will have to make money if he wants to live a quiet and peaceful life. He is now limited in his mana usage and he cannot keep using his magic all the time. Polka and his friends start a business where he uses his telepathic powers to read people's fortune. Corpse God is working on finding a new body as he wants Polka to have his original back. That is when he is introduced to Kazuki Shinoyama and Shizuki Shinoyama, who are twins and also related to Polka. Corpse God now has to pretend to be Polka so that people do not realize the truth about him. Corpse God in Polka's body has to visit his nephews in their giant mansion. He made a promise to deal with a giant evil ghost in the house. As soon as he sees his nephew Takeru, he sees the giant evil spirit. Takeru is a few years older than Polka and he is a very famous president of a global company. Misaki has also joined Polka on his visit, but he did not know that before he came here. While exploring the house, Polka and Misaki talk with Seo, who is also Polka's relative and a very strange girl. Corpse God has to pretend that he is Polka so that none of his relatives figure out what is truly going on. We also meet Razin, the master of the house and everyone's grandfather. He is a much older man that seems to be sick. Polka talks to all the relatives and tries to fit in. The spirit of the real Polka is still in the shark toy and he gives Corpse God advice on how to act. Later in the day, Polka is alone with Razin, who notices that the boy is now very strange. Razin thinks that Polka is no longer human. A masked attacker called Bug comes into the mansion and he puts the twins in danger and he plans to burn down the house. Polka realizes that they are in danger, so he leaves. Razin is now certain that his son Polka is no longer alive and that someone else has taken his place. Fighting with his supernatural powers, Corpse God is able to defeat the attacker called Bug. It is then revealed that this Bug was just an imposter and there is a real monster called Bug that burns down houses all over the city. The end. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get next part of this anime recaps.